Alright, rank 6 Evil Tiles is very much a turbo deck, so you want to go for a win as fast as possible. This whole deck revolves around this little guy right here, Evil Tile Yugioh. When this card is tributed, you can special summon one Evolsaur monster from your deck. Your main targets are Evolsaur Ulysses or Evolsaur Darwinios. You know, like Darwin because he evolves. And Debris Dragon is only in here to special summon him out. So anyways, I'll go through the list and then I'll explain it. So we have triple Blaster, triple Elias, triple Darwin, double Debris, triple Yugioh, one Elignero, triple Evoforce, one Monster Gate, one Dark Hole, double Reasoning, triple Very Real Evolution, double MST, triple Enemy Controller, 2 Evil Instant, 1 Transmigration Prophecy, 1 Torrential Tribute, double D-Prison, triple Breakthrough Skill, and 1 Compulse. And for the extra deck, we have 1 Star Eater, 1 Black Rose, 1 Iron Chain, 1 Orient Dragon, Draco Sack, Gaia Dragon, Big Eye, M7, Evolsaur Solda, Hazy Beast, Blastrice, Blind Monster Chariot Hisha, 1 Wind-Up Zenmite, double Volcanosaur, and 1 Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. Alright, so this whole deck revolves around Evil Tile Yugioh, and his very unique effect where his effect goes off when he's tributed. So the main and best way to use his effect is through Evo Force, where you tribute 1 Evil Tile monster, this guy, to special summon an Evolsaur monster from your deck. So you tribute Yugioh, special summon out either Darwin or Elias, and then you can special summon another one of these guys out through Yugioh's effect. Darwin's effect is you can increase the level of any monster on the field by 1 or 2. And you have to be careful to not miss the timing of its effect, which isn't really a problem since I took out Terrarius, which is another Evolsaur that's level 6, because this card's effect is mandatory, so I would randomly miss timing. So this deck is really, I don't think it's possible to miss timing anymore ever since I took him out, but it's something to be careful of. His effect can miss timing if it's not. Anyways, Evolsaur Darwinius is the main bread and butter of this deck because he's level 5, and you can increase the level of one monster in the field by 1 or 2 when he's special summoned by the effect of an Evil Tile monster, mainly Evil Tile Yugioh. If you use him to bring this guy out, he gains its effect. If you use Evo Force, he's special summoned as if he was brought out by an Evil Tile monster, so he gains his effect as well. And what this card does is you can, since he's level 5, you can use it on other monsters you have on the field. So if you have one of your opponent's monsters through enemy controller, if he's 2 levels below, you can increase their level by 2. Or if they're 2 levels higher, you can increase this guy's level by 2 so that you can go for some nice rank 7s or 6 or 5s, but not 4. So you can increase, so if your opponent's monster is level 3, increase it by 2, go for rank 5. If your opponent's monster is level 6, increase your level by 1, go for rank 6. If they're level 7, increase yours by 2, go for level 7. This card is really good combined with enemy controller. Or you can just use it on Debris Dragon and go for level 5. Debris Dragon is in here to special summon out Yugioh from the grave, and that's really his sole purpose. But he can also go for Star Eater with Blaster. Because Blaster, this deck is very turbo-esque, where you're going to get these 6 cards in the grave very fast. And once they're in the grave, they're pretty much dead because Yugioh's effect only special summons them from the deck, and this card only special summons them from the hand. So once they're in the grave, they're pretty much dead. So you could just remove them from play with Blaster to try to go for a quick win. Or send them back to the deck with Transmigration Prophecy. So if you don't win within the first 10 turns, it's pretty much going to be a slow try to get out synchros with Debris Dragon type game. Or just, slowly try to beat them down with a high attack monster like Evolsaur Darwinius, because you can only really bring them out a couple times. So this is a really fast deck, and it is pretty fast, because also Monster Gate tributes Yugioh gains his effect, and then you can just work with whatever monster comes out through a monster gates effect. Use enemy controller, still one of your opponent's monsters, and then special summon out Taurinius. Increase his level or the opponent's monster's level to go for an appropriate rank summon. Or Evo Instant to do pretty much the same thing. Bring out 2 of these guys. Go for Solda on your first turn, can't be destroyed by effects, and you can not negate special summons, but destroy the monster. So if they bring up Black Rose Dragon, make sure not to use this effect, because it doesn't negate the summon, it just destroys the monster. And then you have just trap cards, because, you know, this is a deck that you pretty much just have to use this card. If you don't have this card, you're trying to add it to your hand. That's the only reason this guy's in here, because he has kind of the similar effect where when he's tributed, you can activate his effect to draw a card, and then you can send one of your Evolsaur monsters back to your deck to add a Naja Asho to your hand, which is what you want to do with this card, because you just need Naja Asho either in the grave or out on the field. Reasoning helps you get him out on the field faster, Debris Dragon helps you get him out from the grave, and this card helps you add it to your hand. You just want to abuse the crap out of this card's effect with really good cards like Evo Force, Evo Instant, Enemy Controller, or Monster Gate. And then since you're milling a lot through Reasoning and Monster Gate, that's why you have Breakthrough Skill. So you can negate effects from your opponents from the graveyard. Blaster is to use the dead monsters in your grave, which you can no longer use unless you return with Transmigration Prophecy. Since, you know, Pot of whatever its name is gone, since you can't recycle them anymore. So it's a very Turbo-esque deck. If you can't win within like 10 turns, it's going to be a really long duel.